I want to love tonight. I don't want to use your love tonight. I want to talk to you.
Well, the same mistake. There you go.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight? Good to see you.
I'm doing really well. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I think the holidays are just catching up to me. I'm tired. I need nap time, Robbie.
On a couch napping.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right.
You know, I mean, I work at a school, and like none of the kids ever want to nap, so.
So you just nap for them.
Exactly. I'll just nap. You're right. Like I'll hand them all the teacher work I got to do. And
exactly.
I'll just
reverse.
Exactly, reverse. Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be interesting to try and watch a bunch of 3 and 4 year olds try to do like teacher work.
Well, realistically, they'll probably destroy the room. That's probably what is going to end up happening either way. But yeah. So I'll be like, here, fill out these conference forms. I'm just going to fall asleep somewhere on one of the couches, and then just fall asleep. So.
Good night.
Yeah. Anyways, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. But yeah, speaking of, actually, before I get into the episode, a new sort of segment on the show that we started last episode, our pre-show eats segment.
Yes.
Tonight, we enjoyed a lovely dinner from the 99 restaurant in Waltham.
So
had some great food there, great service.
Yeah.
If you're ever in the Brandeis, it's right in the Brandeis University area, so if you're ever by Brandeis, go check them out. It's excellent food and drink and people, and
it's good. I know people are saying like, oh, but it's a chain, so it's what do you? But I think it's one of the better chains, actually. To be honest, I think it's got really quality. They got huge, really big dishes. They give you a lot. Like if you order like chicken tenders or chicken wings or anything like that, they give you a lot. Even the small. This guy ordered a small plate. I'm like, are you sure that was a small? I looked at it. You had so many chicken tenders on there.
it's
awesome.
Like I said, it's very good.
So good. They have
So good.
Yeah. Nachos were also pretty solid too,
as Neil Diamond would say.
Yes.
But yeah, so check them out.
Do it.
And now on to the episode. We're speaking of the holidays.
Yeah.
So obviously the holidays are coming up, and so we thought it'd be a good idea because this will probably be our last episode of 2018.
Yep.
Because we're going to be sort of taking a brief holiday hiatus over the next week or two. But I mean, obviously we'll be back in 2019.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
So
we'll be there.
Don't you worry, we're not going anywhere.
Nah, we're just taking our vacation, I guess, as you call it. So.
Exactly. We need a break too sometimes from shooting the videos. So
yep, I need extra nap time, like I said before. Definitely.
But so what we wanted to do is sort of recap 2018 in the world of sports, both for us personally and also just looking at some of the things that happened on the professional, college, whatever you want to call it, level. In the year 2018. So I think the big thing that happened, sort of if you're looking on the professional side of things, was obviously the Boston Red Sox winning the 2018 World Series championship. I think that kind of has
stole the show.
That kind of has to top all lists in terms of 2018 sports around here because the Red Sox, I mean, from start to finish, were one of the best teams in baseball, and then they proved it with quite the postseason run, and like I said, ended up winning it all, beating the Yankees, the Astros, and the Dodgers on the way to another World Series title. So it was an amazing accomplishment, and their fourth since 2000. 4. So, like, in the last 14 years, they've really been on a hot streak of World Series titles, which has been great to see.
No, they just had just a great year. You're right. They had it all together this year. I mean, not like they haven't, obviously before, but no, they're amazing. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, there you go. You hit the nail right on the head. Bing. Nailed it. Yep. And then for me, a couple of personal memories and sort of things that I want to talk about was, as many of you know, I do on the side do some announcing for the local cable channel here in town, and so in the year 2018, I had the opportunity to announce not 1, not 2, but 3 state championship games among the 3 different sports seasons. So start in the winter, I announced girls hockey state championship victory at TD Garden over Canton. Nice. Wellesley, shout out Wellesley girls hockey, who won the D2 state title, beating Campton back in March. Followed up the spring season, I announced the girls lacrosse state finals at BU's Nickerson Field. Again, won by Wellesley over Walpole to capture the D1 state title. So big shout out to them. And then also, this one was not unfortunately a successful state final appearance, but I did get to announce Wellesley boys soccer as they took on Ludlow in the Division 1 state finals back just about a month ago. But unfortunately, the boys came up short, falling 1-0 in overtime to Ludlow. So a bit of a heartbreaker there, but still, it's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of high schools don't even get 1 state championship appearance for their teams in the entire school year, but in the entire calendar year. But to have 3, it was just, like I said, just a really cool thing, and big shout out to all 3 of those teams.
Nice. Good job, guys.
And then, I think obviously, there were a lot of things that both Kyle and I sort of did sports-wise, whether it be our mini golf series.
Oh my goodness, that was a blast.
Which was amazing. Which, by the way, we're going to be bringing back in 2019.
Oh yeah.
Don't you worry, come when the weather gets warmer and the days get longer.
This winter.
Not
you
really.
saw them golf in the summer. Now experience them golfing in the mountains.
Well, we
through
could.
the snow.
I mean, technically, we could do indoor mini golf if we really wanted to. In the winter.
We could go back to that monster place.
Monster place in Norwood.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I think, that was a fun experience.
Yep.
And then,
so much fun.
You and I went to a Red Sox game together, and we've been to some BC and Bentley college hockey games together. I mean, it's so you and I have enjoyed some good action in 2018, and obviously there are other the Boston sports teams. The Patriots made the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, that was good.
In 2018, lost unfortunately.
Yeah.
They did. The Celtics made a nice postseason run. The Bruins made a nice postseason run. So a lot of exciting things happening in Boston.
Yeah,
like I said, in 2018,
showing the Boston strong.
And then, the last thing I want to bring up is actually on the college front, college football. BC yes. College football had a pretty good year this year, and actually got the chance to host a college game day on ESPN back in October.
Oh, that's
right. Or maybe it was November. I forget. It was either October or November. I forget which, but
nice.
Nonetheless, that was a really, really fun day of football. So of getting to go to college game day. This is actually the 3rd time I had been, and it was a lot of fun to see it back on the heights, and had a good time. So nice. So Kyle, I kind of turn over to you. What kind of other 2018 sports memories would you like to either sort of build on or touch upon yourself?
Well, I'll start by building off on the I really liked actually when we did kind of our segments with like the mini golfing and like the what's it called with the hockey too. I thought that was kind of fun. Like showing like we had some like kind of different episodes this year, which were kind of cool. And you're right. Like you said, like we're definitely gonna bring some of those back next year. Do we do a bowling episode this year, or was that?
I think that was last year. I think that was last year.
It was, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was last year.
But
we did. No. Wait, actually, I know we went bowling because we went down the Cape.
Yeah,
and that's something I forgot to touch on. Was we did do our annual Cape Cod baseball trip, and we did do bowling there too. We didn't film it, but we did bowl. So that was a lot of fun.
And seeing the Hyannis Mets was a lot of fun too, I thought.
No, the Hyannis Harbor Hawks.
Oh my god, yeah. Whatever the Harbor. Yeah, they're always going to be a Hyannis Mets to me. So.
That's fine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Harbor Hawks. What is a Harbor Hawk anyway? Like
it's a hawk that flies in the harbor.
They're born from the water or something like that. Like
born to be wild.
Just like other hawk, normal hawk born from the water. No.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm ripping on the name. I apologize, Hyannis. Ripping on your name too much.
For those people from Hyannis who are watching right now, you can send your angry letters to Kyle.
Oh look, lettuce and tomato in the mail. Wonder why you guys sent that to me.
Oh, look at those tomatoes. Yeah.
But no, so yeah, going to the Cape was a lot of fun. Summer baseball, always a big hit.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Trying to think what else. Movie-wise, it was pretty good this year, I thought, with sports. I mean, like I said before, I will say it again, Creed 2 I thought was one of the, not just the best sports movies, but I would say one of the best overall movies of the year. I would go as far as and say that. So, highly recommend watching it before the year ends. I think it's still in theaters now, I believe, but make sure you get to that if you haven't seen it yet. So
do it.
Even if you're not a big sports fan, it's just a good movie. Watch it. Other than that, I think movie-wise, I don't think there were a lot of sports movies this year, right?
No, not that I can think of.
No, I mean, if you guys have any sports movies that that any of us missed, then just shout out in the comments there.
Oh, I forgot another one. Sorry to keep interrupting you.
No, that's okay.
The Bean Pot. The Bean Pot
finals. Oh, that was so good.
And those two games, that game, and then the other Northeastern one we went to in February.
Ah, that was fun. Yes.
Those were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
To watch BU lose in the Bean Pot finals was sweet. Sweetness.
No, you love BU. I thought you loved BU. I thought that was your favorite hockey team.
Hate BU. It's like I hate the Montreal Canadiens.
I was about to say, I was actually just going to ask you that. Who do you hate more, the Canadiens or BU?
Ooh. Ooh, that is a good question. Wow. Who do I hate? I would have to say the Canadiens.
Okay.
I would have to say it's close. It's very close. But I would have to say the Canadiens. I hate just a little bit more. Yeah.
That's fair. A lot of. I mean, obviously, a lot of Boston fans. It's like in their nature to hate the Canadiens. So that's.
I hate the Yankees. I hate the Canadiens.
Oh yeah, I hate the Yankees too. Who cares about the Yankees? Not me.
Nobody. Losers.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention this year too was when I was working at my old school, I wanted to kind of just recap a little bit.
Wait, hold on. Can I just point out one thing?
Yes.
Your hands are
what,
like
really?
You put your hands
oh my God.
inside your shirt. Like what kind of look are we going for here? Like the headless co-host. Like
thinking like action figure.
Are you trying to be like? One of those superheroes with like the Hulk gloves or whatever. Like.
Probably. I was thinking more Clayface from Batman, but that's okay. I'll go with that.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Nice. I love that was a good one. Good start on the superhero reference there. So
thank you.
We didn't have enough of it so far in this episode, so that's good. Robbie brought it up.
We just have to keep bringing the nerdy. You know what I mean? Anyway, so what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, no. So I wanted to recap really quick. I had a lot of fun. Also, this is more of a personal thing, but for my old preschool class I taught, this was like before
yes.
July.
Yes.
Just throughout when just kind of all like
Tales of Preschool Gym.
yeah, which is the segment we used to have on the show.
For Kyle got, well, not asked back. I won't say fired, but he kind of got just, they decided to part ways, and that's okay.
That's all right.
You got a new job, which is great, and you enjoy, and that's what's most important.
But it was cool. I wanted it was a lot of fun actually because we actually got into some kind of like light sports with them. Like we had them do basketball. I think we even had them do like a very light like soccer. We even ran around the baseball field, which is kind of cool. So I don't know. So we had some good sports moments. I thought.
There you go. I got another personal one. Speaking of running, I didn't do this personally, but again, my girlfriend Maddie, who you've seen on the show before, and her dad ran the run to home base at
nice.
Fenway Park, which was actually the day before Kyle and I went to the Red Sox game that we did. So. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Watching them do that. Words. I thought that was really cool that they were able to accomplish their goals of participating and finishing that race. So
nice. That's awesome.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Kudos to you guys because I would have never.
Yeah, me neither.
Let me tell you, distance was like.
Yep. They deserve a lot of credit because they worked hard for that. So
yeah,
big ups to the two of them.
Yeah, right. And also, actually, another quick shout out. Now that you remind me too, not to me, kind of a similar situation where, so my friend Jerome and my sister, they actually both partook in 5Ks this year. They took in a few different.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did a few different ones. Like my friend Jerome, he's a really good distance runner, and my sister Allie, she's not like she does like the 5Ks kind of like for like charity events usually around the area, which is really neat. Like I totally respect that. If I could run like her, I would totally do that too. But oh my goodness, I could not do it.
That's awesome.
Big shout out for the two of them. So
yes, that's awesome.
Yeah,
good for you. I mean, good for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Good for you for supporting them, but good for them for actually. Accomplishing that
for doing the running, doing the legwork. I guess we could say that. So,
anything else you want to mention?
No, and like I said before, if you guys bring up any other sports movies,
we want to hear
from
you guys. We want to hear what are some of your favorite memories, sports related memories from 2018. It can be either personal, professional, whatever the case may be. Drop us a comment. We love to hear from you guys on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. We're all over the place. So.
Oh yeah, we got all social media covered.
Yeah.
Except
we're not on Snapchat and we're not on MySpace. But other than that, we got anything.
Yeah, that half the audience was like, "Wait, what's MySpace?"
Yeah, I know. That was a big time throwback reference right there. So anyway, as we sort of move on to the end part of our episode, then. It's time, as always, for our final 2018 fantasy football Well, actually, it's our final one that we're going to film in 2018. We will, for the next episode, do sort of a recap of our season in general, because by the time we film the next one, our seasons will be over. I
was just thinking that,
So we will have those recaps for you. But yeah, so I just want to. I guess I'll start because, as we mentioned last week, for both Kyle's team and myself, in my league, we both had buys.
Oh, yeah, so.
In the consolation bracket. So nothing to report. So we'll be back in action for those next weekend in the consolation bracket. But I wanted to start off. So, for the record, we are filming this on a Monday this week while the Monday Night Football game is going on. So, the week has not technically ended, and there are some key players for both of our matchups that are participating in these
Mainly
in this game tonight. So I'm going to start with mine in the league that I'm in the semifinals in. At this moment, I am currently winning 149.2 to 144.76, but my opponent, and Kyle will bring this up shortly, has the kicker for New Orleans on his team, who's playing right now in the Monday night game. So there's a strong chance he's going to overtake me, unfortunately.
No.
So maybe a miracle will happen, and maybe I'll actually
maybe you'll just
somehow find a way to get myself into the finals. We will have to wait and see. But yeah. So in that league, I had some really good performances this week. Tom Brady kind of underperformed a little bit, much like the Patriots in general. But Matt Ryan did pretty well. My other quarterback had 31 points.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
Edwards, the running back for Baltimore, well overperformed his total. I had one of my defensive tackles. Again, this is a league where I can have individual players, and one of my defensive tackles well overperformed his projected numbers, so that was really good. I feel bad. I feel foolish because one of the guys I didn't start, Williams, the running back for Green Bay, he was only supposed to have less than 2 points, and he ended up having 20. If I had started him, I would be in a much better position right now.
Wait, hold on. He was supposed to have less than.
He was
2
supposed
points?
to have 1.84 points, and he had 20.6.
How does that even happen? Jeez. Okay.
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's kind of crazy, but all right.
So that's my semifinal league. So I'll have to sort of wait and see how that all turns out. Now, for my other league, where I'm in the consolation bracket because I got upset in the first round, I'm currently losing in that league as well. I'm down big, actually, 138 to 47.
Ooh.
But I do have 2 players playing in this Monday night game. I have Drew, and one of them is Drew Brees. So maybe I can really dig myself out of this hole. Very unlikely, but weird things have happened. So we'll have
some players up there.
Yeah, we'll have to see what. Probably not going to come out on top, unfortunately. But it was the consolation round, so it's not like I'm not shedding any tears over that one. But yeah, Kyle, let's start over to you because I know you had a big semifinal contest in your other league as well. So why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, so I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous actually. But oh boy, okay. So I made a couple kind of iffy choices when it came to benches to some of the bench players too.
So wow, the years. So it's 63-37. It's 60. So you are favored right now to win though. So that's good.
Crazy. So. As fate would have it, it looks like Robbie and I are both rooting against
the kicker for New Orleans.
Because in both situations, Lutz is the last player.
He's the one player playing against us for tonight.
So it's based on Lutz's performance. If he does well, then it sucks for us. But if he loses, if he gets very few points, then we might have a chance, Robbie. Yeah. We might have a chance.
So, we'll see.
We're going to see. Yeah, it's only the first quarter. Granted, it's almost done. Hasn't scored. I shouldn't say anything. Oh, my God. I'm going to jinx it. Shoot. I shouldn't jinx it. I feel like I'm just going to something bad going to happen. But anyway, so I am going. It's another close game here as well. This is my league with my friend Max. So I got 120 points, no other players up, and the person I'm going against has 111. But if this kicker scores over 9 points, then I'm screwed.
Same with me. If he scores over 5 points, I'm screwed. But definitely if he scores 9.
I hope he misses. I hope they just do 2-point conversions the whole time.
No, seriously. Or just score a touchdown so he can only kick extra points.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. So, yeah, no field goals.
We'll see. We'll see. A lot to be determined here, folks.
Yep. Still have, three quarters of a game left.
Pretty much.
But so far this week was pretty good. Pretty solid for Russell Wilson. He scored about 19 points. Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good for Russell Wilson. Todd Gurley, star of the show again. As always, Todd Gurley got 34 points, despite the fact that it looks like he may or may not be injured. They're not really sure what's going on. So
nobody knows
the trouble he's seen. Devontae Adams also actually came in pretty strong. He had about 22 points. He's a good player. A lot of people. I feel like I feel like he's a very underrated player.
Yeah.
That's why he was one of my. I think he was like my first or second round pick this year. So I really kind of went in for this one. But Amari Cooper. I don't know.
Why do you keep playing him?
Because when I don't play him, Robbie, this guy scores like 100 points on my bench, and then when I do, he scores like look at this. Like
he's really out to get you.
He is. He wants me to fail.
He's like that guy for.
Look at this.
He's like the guy for Green Bay. Who literally? He's the guy for Green Bay who literally again had less than 2 points projected, had 20 points overall. It's like how was I supposed to know that he was going to just go off?
I am so happy I had a bye week last week because I had him on my bench either way. Yeah, and he scored 49 points. He scored 49 points. That's unheard of.
When you were on your bye week?
Yeah,
wow.
On my bye week. That's even more than Todd Gurley. You go from 3.7.
Well, I will say this: Dallas did get shut out.
That's true. I wish I could play Dallas this week. Why couldn't the games have been switched?
Yeah.
He did score 8 points, which isn't terrible, but for him, it's just he's so inconsistent. He's so inconsistent.
Well, if you make the finals, maybe he'll save his best game for last.
Better. With my luck, he's going to score 2 points. Then of course I. Anyways, sorry, I'm just ranting on. So let's see. So the other guy who I was a little disappointed at, Kenyon Drake. He's usually actually pretty good, but he only scored about 6 points this week. He's another kind of inconsistent. He's not Amari Cooper inconsistent, but the past few weeks he had 1 week. He had 3 weeks where he actually did pretty good. He scored over 10 each of those weeks. One of those weeks being 26 points. So I figured, you know what? I think I'd keep Kenyon Drake. He's an overall pretty good player, but he only scored 6 points. He just it was one of those underperforming weeks, and he was supposed to score 13.
Come on, Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, he was about halfway there.
Do better.
Yeah, and then and then of course another one, Adam Humphries. I put him in because last few weeks again he scored 15, 17, 19 points. I'm like, okay, and even last week he scored 8 points, but he only scored half his projected total, 6 points. I'm like, okay. Of course, I put you guys in, then you guys don't do anything. Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm just so frustrating. But I will say Trey Burton, he's such a good tight end. He scored 13 points, and he was only supposed to score 8 points that night. So I will give a shout out to him.
Good game, Trey Burton. Good job.
Pittsburgh defense, not bad. Not as bad as I think people thought it was going to be. 7 points. I'll take it. And same with Butker. Harrison Butker usually does pretty good. Usually scores around
Your
10.
Name is Butker.
I try. But he only scored 4, so overall. But I just had I had a few players
No!
What?
Lutz just made a field goal. No!
Oh, no. Don't do this to me. I'm just swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm still ahead, but my lead is I basically... He can't do anything else tonight.
Jeez. Yeah, if he makes another field goal, I'm done for. That's it.
Right,
I'm
we're in the
literally
wrong
done for.
league.
Ugh. This is so frustrating.
Yep, I'm literally up by less than a point. So basically, if he does anything else, I'm screwed.
Yeah. I think it's either one more field goal.
Wait, how does he get 4 points for... Apparently in this league, he gets 4 points for a field goal.
Yeah, same here. Right? Like what?
Didn't know that.
Stupid.
Oh well. Anyway, sorry.
Stupid.
Continue.
Terrible. Yeah, that's about it. No, I had a few people on my bench. If I had put them in,
If I put the guy from Green Bay in,
exactly.
It's okay. We're gonna get through this together.
Of course, and it's obviously the guys who didn't do so well the other week. Like, oh no, they didn't do so hot that last week. Like, I can't even. Yeah, if I just put those people in, Demaryius Thomas and Hines and Barber, then I would have won. I would have secured the win. But now I'm like nervous. Oh god.
Well,
anyways,
it'll come down to the wire. So
it will. Yeah, that's what happens.
We'll see. I hope the best for you, my friend.
Thank you. You as well, dude. You deserve that.
Yeah, not gonna happen. It's sorry. It's not gonna happen.
Well,
I've resigned myself to the fact that he's gonna at least probably get one more point, and I'm gonna lose. So it was a good run, but
yeah, that's okay.
Just stuff happens.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, so I'm the same way. I wouldn't be that surprised if I lost either. But
okay. All right. So,
okay. Anyways,
now that I'm completely feeling sorry for ourselves.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna wrap up this episode, and before we do, I just want to say, on behalf of both of us here on a couch talking sports, I just want to wish everybody a safe and happy holiday season. Merry Christmas for those of you who are celebrating. And a very safe and happy new year as we enter 2019. And we cannot wait to come back at you in the new year and give you more exciting sports talk from On a Couch. So, like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and we will see you guys in 2019.
Enjoy, everyone. Have a good one.
And stay classy.
Rest well.
Yeah, take some naps.
Yeah, lots of naps.
All right, so that's going to do it for this edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie. Signing off from the couch. We'll see you next year. Bye, everybody.